Welcome back to another video, everybody. As always, it's a blessing to be here. I'm your host, Crypto UL with UL Exchange. In this video, guys, we'll be talking about Stellar XLM prepares for war in 2023 to take over this so-called payment section. And also, we'll talk about how much increase they have got in their assets, and everything has been blowing up for them, and it's been going really well for them. And how they have also unveiled impressive results of the year 2022. As you know, guys, we're about to wrap up the year 2022 and move on to the new year of the light, which is Stellar Lumens. So we shall see. We're expecting a lot in 2023. We're expecting the end of the XRP lawsuits. We're also expecting a little bit of pump from all the cryptocurrencies. We're also expecting Stellar XLM to accomplish most of its missions. So by that being said, guys, let's just get straight into this video. So first thing is first, we're looking at the whole cryptocurrency market cap, and we're close to $800 billion. We keep hovering between 750 billion and then all the way up to 800 billion. The 24-hour volume is at 28 billion. The dominance in Bitcoin, Ethereum hovering around the same thing. And Ethereum gas fees a little bit high for the day at 20 Guai. So we're taking a look at the number 27 ranking cryptocurrency called Stellar Lumens XLM. It's currently at 7 cents. If you collect 7 pennies, you can literally get 1 Stellar. That's how cheap it is, guys. We already know the circulating supply. The volume is up 11% because of what the news just came out about it, and the market cap and fully diluted is hovering around the same thing. Not much of a change in those two. So let's just jump straight into the article. Stellar Lumens up 73% in assets, 17% in accounts, 92% in operations, and 176% in payments. Will XLM explode? That's a question. It will, in my opinion. At the end of the day, guys, this channel is not financial advice. I'm just here presenting you guys the truth and the facts. You make the final decision. Now let's continue on with the video. So the Stellar blockchain recorded remarkable growth metrics in 2022. Danielle Dixon, the CEO and executive director of the Stellar Development Foundation, highlighted some of these notable metrics in the new report. And in this report of Stellar, they said that per the report in 2022, as we basically have 2 more days left, the Stellar network saw a 73% increase in total assets and a 17% growth in total accounts, reaching over 7 million accounts. 7 million accounts directed with Stellar, associated with Stellar. It only makes you think that how far Stellar has to grow. How high is the ceiling for Stellar, if there is even a ceiling for Stellar? And we can also see that the max supply is half of XRP. So how high can XRP go? We have already said that it's the #1 highest asset that it can get to the price. No other asset will come close to this price. But still, the second asset, which I believe to be close to XRP, is Stellar XLM. And if it only has 7 million accounts, it was over 17% growth to reach those accounts. What does the future of XLM really look like? For me, it looks very, very bright. And 2023 will be a year that proves us correct. It also recorded 92% in operations processed increase and a 176% increase in total payments. That means a lot of people or a lot of situations called institutions or any place that uses Stellar is using it to the maximum percent because it's over 176% in just 2022. Even more bullish in the relevant asset transaction, this is what Dixon had to say. Quote unquote, she said, "This growth has been astronomical and heartening because it's proof of that people are using Stellar to the power real world utility." That's why we're talking about the utility tokens. It might take them a long time to really get to their destination of the high price figures that we all have set for them, knowing of what they are capable of producing, such like these 2 tokens. But still, guys, it's amazing to really see the power of real world utility being used and the innovation and also the financial inclusion across the globe. And the last thing she said, or coming to this new contract, is that a new innovation capability will bring even more use cases for Stellar. These include truly community-owned saving banks, community crowdfunding, and ownership for micro public project works. It will also bring tools that bring financial access to people. Similarly, Stellar has also secured multiple partnerships in 2022. We'll get into the partnerships. What they have been securing from all the way back in 2017 to all the way now. And I'm not going to touch bases on every single partnership they have come across, but I'll give you guys the best ones. But also, guys, while we're on this topic, Stellar, as we know, has always been low-key, right? And as we're heading into 2023, they've been more public. They've been more reassurance to their community, saying that, hey, we're doing this, giving us news and giving us daily updates of what they're progressing of. Now we're seeing it. We also understand that the MoneyGram is involved. There's a lot of companies involved in partnerships as well. If you haven't seen that video, guys, I will truly encourage you guys to watch it. I'll link the video up there so you can understand how many partners Stellar has, including the WEF, by the way. There's a lot to discuss. But matter of fact, let me just tell you guys the partnerships from 2017 to all the way to 2020. In 2017, Stellar partnered with IBM to facilitate cross-border payments in South Pacific region. In 2018, Stellar partnered with Tempo, a European money transfer company, to create a new corridor for remittances between Europe and the Philippines. Guys, before I even go to 2019, what happened in 2017, right? That's when they were basically hitting on the points of partnerships. What has happened before 2017? It makes you think. That's why I always try to go back in the future, because these are not new projects, guys. These have been here for more than our lifetime, to be honest, or at least pre-planned before our lifetime, at least at my age. We have to understand the capabilities of these technologies before we even dig down into the partnerships, because those capabilities of the technologies will let us know how far can the partnerships extend to. Just focus on that. Now let's move on to 2019. Stellar announced a partnership with Transfer2, which is TO, a global cross-border payment network, to expand its reach in emerging markets. And in 2020, Stellar announced a new partnership with Werex, a cryptocurrency debit card provider, to enable users to spend their digital assets in over 54 million locations worldwide. So you get a debit card with your Stellar on it, and you can use it. You can put it on your phone as well, just like Apple Pay, and you can use it. That means you don't have to sell your Stellar. You're getting it now, you don't have to sell your Stellar. And this is back in 2020. We have a lot to cover, with just a little bit more in this video, to be honest, but 2023 is a bright year. So now, moving on to the next thing. Stellar unveils impressive results of year. Yesterday, the Stellar development team shared a post called The Story of 2022, and this is what we talked about. They're all increased, and Stellar reported on the XLM accounts was over a lot of increasing, and this news has been moving on to everywhere else, guys. What do you guys think about XLM? Stellar XLM, Stellar Lumens XLM? What do you guys think of the future for it? Do you think it has a future? Do you not think it has a future? And the future for it, do you see a high price? Not just because of what you think, oh, it has a high price. No. Do you see a high price because of the utility it brings behind it? Do you see a high price because of the adoption it could do? Do you see a high price because of the potential of the partnerships that it has already implanted and more partnerships to come? Give me your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Again, subscribe to this channel. We need to keep growing, pushing this agenda to everyone so they can understand where it's headed and they can secure themselves some bags before this whole system collapses and we move on to the new digital quantum financial system. By that being said, guys, I'm your host, Crypto UL. I appreciate you guys for tuning into this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, God bless. Peace out.
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that did deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you talking and where you walking, or you and your homies might get lined and chalk. I really hate to trip, but I gotta low as they croak.